EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, here's Cousins. Johnson's got it complete. Johnson with a burst, a first down and more. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Vikings. Olabisi Johnson, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Texans nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Check 7, 19, check 55 to Mike. You got nothing to work.
Now on 2nd and 16. Watson, man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
That shit make me want to get
an
another
extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. This is taken at the 18.
Hey.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass on one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
Right to me,
and you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I smoked one blunt off that last batch that I got, and then I put it up. I ain't smoked nothing else.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's got room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 12, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
I'm down here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
You eating something
Out of the gun, Cousins.
You eating something up?
Interception. Let's
Here
go.
it's intercepted.
Something eating.
Zach Cunningham with a pick, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, they'll run with Hyde. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check 50, check 50.
On 2nd down, Hyde. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Set. 19. 59, 59. 54. Check 99. Check
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From just shy of midfield, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Switch up.
Stay right there.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But you got to go get his plate first.
Against zone defenses, the windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Keep it up, keep it up.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson got an open man. It's QT. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Watson now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On first down, it's Watson. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let's get it. Watch 85. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. Out of the gun, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, folks.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a run with Hyde. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Watson, and he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Watson on first down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy.
What up, bro?
That is less than ideal.
It is because
just
about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he
I already know. Look, I already know what
y'all
y'all was on, man.
From Viking territory now.
What you got going on?
1st and 10 at the 36.
Shit, I'm finna say I ain't gotta be to work to 4, so I'll be here till about 3.
Here's Hyde. And the play goes nowhere. Losing
yardage.
yardage
Shit,
back here
hit me up. I'll be here.
39. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Reset. 19. Mike forward. Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shamar Stephen, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Hey, 31. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Hey, 24.
3rd and long. It's Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Fuller.
Inside
That
the
nigga
15.
Fuller
And
clutch,
he's
bro.
taken down, but
Let's
not
go.
before reaching the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34
I'm playing against the
yards.
Vikings.
So now following the
It's
big
10-3.
play, they've got a
We in the
1st
red
and goal
zone
all
at
the
the
way down at
10-yard
the 10.
Trying to score these, trying to even
The
it up.
toss play. This is high. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the gun, Watson. Complete. It's Johnson.
Touchdown! Let's go!
Johnson's touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
There we go. Come on, let's get this.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Houston, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on,
It's a team game, sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins.
Interception!
It's going to be intercepted.
Come on, pick 6!
By the corner.
Pick 6, let's go!
Will score a pick 6.
Let's go!
In a time.
Yeah, bitch! He quit! That's what the fuck I'm talking about! Let's go! Let's go! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm kidding.